So I guess I was wrong. The Democrats did have Mueller testify, if you can call it that. Here are my top 5 takeaways from yesterday's hearing. Number 5. As much as the Democrats talked about obstruction of justice, not one example was brought up. They said that Trump attempted to obstruct justice, and that by itself is enough to constitute a crime, but then their examples were that he asked people to fire Mueller and they didn't do it. Well, why wouldn't he want Mueller fired? The special counsel had a bunch of biased investigators on his team that were out to get Trump. Would it be unreasonable to fire him for that? Number 4. We did not learn anything new. Not one bit of new information was revealed during this hearing. And that brings us to number 3. This was strictly political theater. This was just to get everyone's attention so the Democrats could get sound bites of them reading the juiciest parts of the Mueller report. It was never about him answering questions. The Democrats didn't actually want him to answer questions because he might have to answer questions from Republicans, and they're not going to let that happen. We're not allowed to know why Hillary, who paid for the Steele dossier, wasn't investigated for collusion. Her campaign actually gave money to foreigners to find or make up dirt on Trump, but we're supposed to be upset that Trump's son took a meeting with a foreigner who said she had dirt on Hillary. Number 2. Some of this ridiculous show looked like a monthly meeting at an old folks' home. I'm not sure that Mueller isn't starting to lose his faculties. He seemed confused and not able to follow along with a lot of the questioning. Maybe it's his age catching up to him, but if this is who Robert Mueller was during the investigation, I'm not sure that he even wrote the report or knows what's in it. Maybe that's why he didn't want to testify in the first place. And number 1. The most compelling part of this hearing was the fact that Republicans pointed out that not one person in American history has ever needed to be exonerated or proven innocent until Donald Trump. Juries don't even decide if someone's innocent. They decide if they're guilty or not guilty. Innocence is presumed until proven guilty. Look, this was all a show just to get this story back in the news. It was just a way to get Democrats in front of the cameras. They were trying to get people fired up for impeachment, but it's just not going to have the impact that they were hoping for. The simple truth is that once the Russian collusion narrative fell apart, most people lost interest. Only the people suffering from Trump derangement syndrome are still fired up. You know who I'm talking about. The people who think this is some kind of a white power hand gesture when Trump does it. Most people who were excited about this hearing are now disappointed that Mueller didn't tell us anything new that could take Trump down. And the Democrats have once again fell short of making a convincing case against Trump because a convincing case just can't be made. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to become a supporting member of Blue Collar Logic, click on the link in the description and give what you can.